Dennis and Nancy purchased it in 1994, so they've owned it for almost 20 years. Now before they purchased it, it was locally known as the Gun and Knife Club. And I thought that was a sportsmanship thing, but it wasn't. It was like most everybody had a gun or knife if they were in the club. So they've totally changed that around to where it's a very family-friendly, dog-friendly music on the weekends. Tiki bar down here open most of the time for everybody. Now it's really a pretty quiet place out here, but in 2004, you all Florida people here, you know we had Hurricane Charlie come by.
Yeah.
Supposed to stay out in the Gulf of Mexico until it hit past Tampa somewhere, but she changed her mind and came right up the Peace River, right over the top of the Nav-A-Gator. If you look down here to the right, you see this shrimp boat sitting in that waterway down there. That's actually called Deep Creek. Shrimp boat sitting down there. He came up here, he knew this area, and he knew the storm was supposed to stay out in the Gulf, so he came up here to sit out here in this waterway, figuring he'd be safe. Well, the storm, like I said, turned and came up last minute right up the Peace River on Friday the 13th. 150-mile-an-hour winds picked up his vessel, put it on shore, and swamped it like that. Now, they say he's okay, that he didn't get hurt, but they also tell me that he's up in Iowa farming somewhere now. He left his boat, left the state of Florida, left the hurricane place.
Water.
Okay. Regular traffic jam out here. There's a boogie board skier. Now we're on the Peace River, of course. How many people know a little bit about history about the Peace River and stuff? So if I say something wrong, I want you to tell me about it, okay? I've been here operating this vessel since October. Now we've had it over in the Englewood, Venice area doing intercoastal tours and diving, like I said. So I've been over here since then, learning a lot about the Peace River and Mother Nature out here. Now the Peace River runs 106 miles from the Lakeland, what they call the Green Swamp area up there, down to Charlotte Harbor. Peace River and the Mac River both feed Charlotte Harbor with fresh water. The Gulf of Mexico feeds Charlotte Harbor with salt water, which makes it an estuary. It's the second largest estuary in the state of Florida. An estuary meaning a body of water fed by salt water and fresh water. So being we're open to the Gulf of Mexico, we do get tide action up here. The tides are controlled by the tides out in the Gulf of Mexico. We're in high tide pretty much today. You can see most of it right above the water. At times it comes up a little bit higher, but not much. Low tides will come by about midnight tonight. This time of year we kind of keep higher tides because of the way the moon and the sun is. Now we're going to be in a couple ecosystems today ourselves. Basically we're in fresh water here. Then we're getting down into part of the river that's more brackish water, which means more of the salt water gets pushed up through Charlotte Harbor into the river. Now because we're in brackish water, fresh water, you might say, well, how come the water is such a color it is? And, fresh water should be nice, clean, fresh water. You might want to ask why. Oh, okay, I'm glad. It's called tannin water. The dying vegetation on the shoreline gives off a tannic acid, and the rainwater coming into the river picks it up, brings it into the river, colors the river water, just like a tea bag colors your tea water. It's called tannin water. The early settlers took this water, put it in big pots, boiled out the excessive water down into a more concentrated slurry, and then they used that water to tan their hides with to keep the leather nice and soft. Early settlers knew